Sorry, I had to turn around and wait for somebody to pass by. I'm trying to get back into the hang of this. But yeah, our trauma responses can be a bit clashy. You know, if you have trauma, you understand. Being in a relationship, a healthy one at that, can bring it all out. Especially since for him, this is his first one, so it's a little bit easier for him to kind of like relax and feel safer, like I did in my last one at the beginning. But I think my false person did some weird spell work or whatever. Like, I don't know. You don't even have to use tools for that. You can just literally meditate or whatever on it. You know, like, you'd be surprised how easy it is for people to just send you, manipulate the energy. And I think that's what he did with me and my ex. And that's why at the end, that and it was already like his mom, is my ex-mother-in-law, doing that shit too. Baby mama, you know, all that shit. And plus we weren't meant to be, but like at the beginning of that relationship, it was healthy. My defenses eventually chilled the fuck out. I felt safe. I'd never split on him except for after we split up and we were roommates, like BPD split or whatever. Actually, PTSD, you can split on people too, I believe. So there's a lot of illnesses that are like overlapping symptoms and shit. So it's like, you never know. Just be like, it's just trauma. Sorry. In spite of me living on the 3rd floor and always leaving the house daily, the apartment daily, I still be out of breath and sound like I'm out of shape. So it's like, isn't this supposed to be doing the opposite? It was just like exhausting. There's a little bit of a hill, that's why. But yeah. So, but like, there are some issues with us, of course. I did talk about my past ex in my first podcast episode and all that. I need to do more of those. I've just been exhausted and haven't made really any videos except for the here and there ones you see. But trying to get back in there. So a part of me is like, nobody cares. Why should I? There's at least one person who does, so it's like, if I can help at least one person, you're talking about my story and stuff, then that's good. But still, sometimes it's like, fuck it. Oh, recently, because I blocked my sister-in-law and everything, I think it was like a couple weeks ago or last week or something, she wanted us to come over for a barbecue, and I was like, crap. My inner self's like, this is why we were supposed to decide before this happened, before the invite came, because you knew it was coming, to be like, are you going to be able to be civil? Are you going to be, is it okay with your boundaries that you're civil in person? Or does the block, is it completely no contact, you know? And I was just like, if I don't go, he won't go, because my boyfriend likes to do everything together, and he's pretty clingy, but not in a bad way, like, so, it also, you know, from trauma and stuff. And now my anxious attachment part of me did not get a chance to heal, but now it's healed. Now it's like, it's time to heal that. So it comes up. And I think, let me go back to the invite and stuff. So I couldn't get past it, and I couldn't like get myself to go. I was talking calmly to him about it, like, I don't know if I can go, but like, I don't want you not to go. But he's like, no, it's okay, I don't have to go. And I'm like, So then he was on the computer, which was in the spare room, but now it's out in the living room because that way I feel less abandoned if he's on there for too long. And it works. It works pretty good. Like, yeah, I'm clingy too. I can feel abandoned, like. But anyways, yeah, so I took a walk. I think I actually told him. I don't remember. I don't think I did. I don't know. No, I think that I did. But that doesn't matter. What matters is, while I was on the walk, he texted me. His sister was like, wanted him over there, so she came and got him because he doesn't drive, which is fine and understandable. But I was like, okay, good. I'm like, that's good, because like I didn't want to be the reason why you're not spending time with your family. If you wanted to spend time with them, but he kind of just tolerates them. He just goes for the free food and free booze. I mean, he's a neutral. His brother that I met him through does not talk to that side of the family, which I understand. Like, I get it. So, anyways, he went there and it was fine. Until I had to pick him up. And it wasn't him. But I can imagine it's probably not easy for him being in this situation he was. Because he texted me, because he's like, do you want to come in and say hi to his sisters? Because she asked. And I was like, nope. And he was like, okay. And then like he came out to the car and she followed, but you know, he can't stop her. Because like, I did get a little I said hi to her because she's like, hi, it's been a long time. I was civil, but it's like, really? Some people just don't realize why you can't keep being civil or be in their life, you know, because they're probably not used to being the toxic one and cut off or whatever. Like, or you don't even have to be the toxic person if you don't align with somebody. Doesn't necessarily mean you're toxic, but I had to learn that one. Like, oh, people cut me off. Does that mean I'm toxic? No. You have to learn that sometimes you just don't align with somebody and whatever. And maybe to them you might be toxic. I don't know. But like, because you don't align with it. I don't know. So, it doesn't always mean you're the toxic one or whatever. I'm going to make another video because it's getting a little long.